Hello guys, welcome to part 2 of the Nissan timing chain nightmare video. So we got a bunch of parts for it. This is just our other dually Nissan. This is a long bed. I just want to show you guys. You've probably seen this in a few of the videos. And got two dually Nissans. We got to dually this one out soon. But got some stuff going on. Oh, I missed your puppy. And looky what we have here. Brand spanking new. Just transferring all the parts over. Putting the gasket maker on there and we'll be setting everything ready. We got all our gaskets and stuff. So just gotta do some switcheroos and should be good to go. I don't know what he's doing right now. Put the head back on and got some timing chain stuff on there. Got the guides. See, this is what the guide should have been, but this got all shredded, and that was all the plastic stuff here was in the oil pan. Oh, he dropped the bolt. He dropped the bolt. Okay. And then so these, I think it was this one here maybe fell out, and then this whole piece here came out. And you know, that was in the oil pan. This somehow was just on there. Got a brand new timing chain tensioner, brand spanking new. Almost everything here is obviously brand new. Got our details expert over here scraping away.
It's not the right way to do it, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, we don't have one of them fancy cleaner things, so this will have to do. It worked last time because I originally I blew the head gasket when I was driving home from school many years ago when we first put the axle on, and this is how we did it then, and it seems to work good. So we're just trying to get rid of all the stuff on there, because you want to make sure the gasket seats nicely so there's no hole or gap or anything like that for, you know, there to be a leak. You just got this in there for temporary reasons. You want to make sure nothing goes in there, make sure everything goes on clean, and yeah, so far it hasn't rained yet, so that's good. Very time-consuming process, so we'll cut back when we have something done on it.
There's no thermostat gasket in the kit.
Oh. But in this, when I blew the head gasket, we put a new thermostat in it, so that's pretty new. But I guess we don't have the gasket in there.
Maybe we can check the other kit.
Yeah.
I doubt it has one. We'll just have to put the goopy goop on it.
Yep. If all else fails, put the goopity goop. Maybe that's
This is the gasket.
We got, yeah. We had to get the gasket on it. There we go. Seems like we found it in the other gasket kit.
It's the upper gasket kit.
Yeah, the upper gasket kit. It's not the one we need.
Don't cut right to front.
There. You gotta use a real knife. got it last time because we got the same gasket kit. Our details expert's doing a good job. Still working hard. Groovy.
Looking like a stagger.
How so?
Leaking oil everywhere.
Burn, roast. Okay guys, JK, that's a joke.
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke. See, look at how serious he is. He's like, it's not a joke. It's real.
You know, it's surprising for a truck was over 500,000 miles, nearly maybe 6,500 miles, 100,000 miles. The chain ain't so bad. It's never been changed. Same thing with the sprocket. The sprocket's got a little wear on the sides, but you'd think there'd be more wear on the chain, and there just isn't.
At least that shows that it doesn't slip.
It's just a good truck, good engine, good design.
Yeah, KA24E.
Too bad they don't make engines like this anymore.
Too bad it wasn't a 6-cylinder. It's a 4-banger. Imagine if they added 2 cylinders in the front.
For the straight 6, yeah.
Imagine if they put a 6-cylinder KA24E in there. Just take those 2.
It didn't look like this.
Take a look at that head gasket.
Where did it go?
Oh, yeah.
Because of the oil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it because of this.
So, brand spanking new over there.
What the hell? It's all warped up.
Put in that box, and then we put it on that box in the cab. Wonder if
That'll
so.
straighten out.
Yeah.
Get the head on.
There we go. That's the head. Just gotta clean it and all that.
To the bottom. Got your valves.
Crank.
What do the British call this? Aluminium?
Aluminium.
They shouldn't be using some steel on aluminum, but it'll be fine.
Yeah. This is all swapped up and it's ready. So this section's ready. We just got to put the head on, and then we got to put the oil pan back on there. This is a brace. We'll show you where that goes. And yeah, so basically put this on there. We'll clean the gasket off that, then put that on, then put the brace on, and then we could probably put this on. Got some progress going on. Good job cleaning. Make sure your stuff is clean. You don't want no debris or anything like that. So yeah, we're getting pretty close. We got a lot of the components almost ready, and then we'll start putting them on. So see what we got next. Take that ugly looking gasket off. We we got a nice, pretty, brand new one. Real knife. Time to do some more cleaning. We got our radiator over here. We took it to a radiator shop and had them look at it, and they said it was slightly plugged on the inside and slightly plugged on the outside. So not big a deal, but you know, it is what it is. It's just slightly plugged. And then we got our antifreeze over here. Gonna get ready to be one of the last things we put on. It's not in there all the way.
It's just too high.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah, that's it. There we go. Got our head in there, and it's looking like a motor again. Looking like it should. Looking good. Got our bottom crank pieces. Basically, we're gonna put on the crank pulley and the gears and put the timing chain on. Get it to the keys.
I'm gonna put some oil on that. Might slide easier. I'm gonna go to the body.
Let's get some finesse on it.
Here, let me put some oil.
Gotta get some oil on there, and always remember, lube. Lube it up. Grease is
Pull
cheap.
that back a little.
If you don't want to go on, lube that sucker up. Good friend of ours once said, grease is cheap, just lube it up. Even though we got oil on it, but you get the saying.
I'm gonna get you a hammer to tap it.
Yeah. If all else fails and even lube don't work, the attitude adjustment hammer will help you.
But yeah, supposed to use a different hammer than the plastic kind.
Yeah, you gotta get a mallet, but we don't got a mallet, so if you're gentle enough, you'll be fine. Learn two key valuable points: lube and attitude adjustment. That will always help put things on.
Hmm?
We need the Top gear. Not the show, the actual gear.
This gear looks like a piece of shit. It says USA on it, but it sure looks cheap.
Be saying Japan. Should be saying
It
Japan.
doesn't even have those marks on it. Maybe turn it around. Okay, it's there. You gotta put the chain in.
Gotta pull this stuff back. Tighten it up. So we basically now we got our timing gear up here. It's on down there. We got our timing chain on. Brand spanking new. Got our new guides on it. We were missing this whole right guide here. Where is it?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
It's plastic. It broke off.
Yeah, this plastic is what shredded off.
Well, no, the whole thing was made out of plastic. Nissan made this plastic, which was a fault. And then this is the upgraded version, which has got the steel with the plastic on it. It used to be all plastic. That's why it broke off of there when it got old.
Yeah. So now it's looking like how it should. And we're fixing the problem it originally had. Usually when we started it, the timing chain would rattle. You could hear it. And we knew deep down, we kind of knew, but
We knew it was the timing
we
chain.
didn't want to have to do this job. And you know, now we have to. Truck forced us to do the job.
No idea which bolts go where. Yeah.
We need the bolts.
Quan Chi.
Quan Chi.
Oh, Mr. Pooh.
From Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
Gotta put the head bolts on there. Just sinking them up now, and then we're gonna get the torque wrench on. We're gonna torque them down. What setting you setting on there?
500.
He's putting 500 on. We're gonna put 500 on them head bolts. Whoa! What are you putting on there? Make sure we do it right.
This one says 20.
So you just tighten them all at 20, and then we'll go for the final torque.
Yes,
The final torque is 60. So initially, you put it on, you get them hand tight, then you put them at 20. right, that should be it for the 20. Now we're adjusting it to the 60. All right, set to 60. Time for the final set to 60 foot-pounds. Nice and easy. There we go, that's 60. Down to 60 foot-pounds, so it's looking good on there. Changing off the torque wrench for the breaker bar. So what the manual instructions say to do is once you get them to 60 pounds, you loosen them and then you retighten them. And the reason for that is to make sure it all sets properly. So make sure you torque it, and then you loosen it, and then you retorque it. Sure everything's seated right. So we're just going to loosen all the bolts and then we're going to retorque them. Now that they're all loosened, it's time to get back up on that torque wrench and torque them back up. It was 20, now it's 60. Alright guys, so we basically retorqued everything up to spec now. We did what the instructions and stuff said. So everything should be seated properly. And yeah, torque wrench worked really good. You can't do this kind of job without a torque wrench. So make sure you always got the right tools to get the job done. Before we tighten the top bolt here for the timing chain gear at the top, we're gonna put in like the oil pump, the distributor, the oil pan, and we're gonna put the crank pulley on here because if you tighten this, it'll move everything and get it out of time. So we got to make sure we get everything and keep it on time.
They gave us
Looks like they gave us 2 oil pan gaskets.
I'm not sure. Maybe one's different.
Maybe. We'll have to take a look. There's the oil pump gasket, oil pump here. So now we figured out the 2 different head gaskets. So it seems that this one will fit, and one of them is a different style. So as you can see, this has got a different shape in it.
This goes on the in, this goes on the out.
Yeah, so
this one won't work.
Yeah, see, that's a different one. This design is for a different oil pan. See, this one is this shape, that one has that in it. So, only one will fit. That's why there's 2 of them. See? So we're gonna put in the oil pump there. You gotta put it in with the distributor to make sure that they lock in, because they go in a certain way. So it has to go on like that. What happened?
I moved it. I got it back.
Okay. Gave us a little scare there. Jump scare, I guess it's Halloween again. Okay guys.
This has to be pointed to the first cylinder.
So basically this has got the distributor has to point to the first cylinder, because that's how it's supposed to be in time. Did that bolt just slide out? So a crucial part of putting the oil pump on is you got to get in time with the distributor. And you see that? It looks like a D. You got to make sure the D is facing that direction. The flat spot's got to be angled like that. So that's the only way to get that in time with the distributor. You gotta make sure it's all right. Okay? Make sure the distributor is facing the first cylinder, first spark plug. Because you gotta have it top dead center. Exhaust manifold on there. Getting ready to put the oil pan on. Just wanted to give you guys this look of the engine underneath. Looking pretty cool. Just gotta put this little goopity goop stuff on there and slap it up. Time to put it up there for good. Alright guys, time to put this brace on there. Remember I told you guys in the beginning of the video, this is something that goes on the under the oil pan. So basically that brace there goes from there to there. As you can see, we got the oil pan on there. Just gotta get this thing on there. Give it attitude adjustment. That's on there.
So we're gonna put 1030 motor oil, Napa. Try to get the cheapest priced oil we can. Save some money. And we just pour a little bit over the timing chain and the camshaft.
Lube that sucker up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Grease is cheap, just lube it up.
This is oil.
I know, but that's just what the saying is.
Yeah, I know.
And the way how it was said, it was grease. Grease is cheap, lube it up.
Yeah, I remember that saying. I read the water said
bet you guys are wondering, because we were putting on a tire on the rim, and we accidentally were putting on backwards, and we had tire grease with us, and the guy was like trying to push it down. He's like, grease is cheap, lube it up. But the reason it wasn't going on is because it was on, we were putting it on the wrong way.
The rim was a style that you had to put it up on the back side, not the front side.
Yeah, it was a different style rim. We had to get a new one made for the tractor.
What's next, Kimosabi?
Got our torque wrench here, and the truck's in 4th gear, so the motor don't turn, and we're torquing it. How many foot-pounds we putting it to? 110. 110. Takes a lot of force to get to 110. This is the new timing gear. The old one had holes in it, but this one doesn't. Alright guys, time to tighten it. Same thing, 110 foot-pounds. There we go. Should be it. Still gotta put the intake stuff on, but we're missing a hose. It tore, so we gotta get a new hose. That's gonna be it for the video. We just put this on here just to make sure nothing goes in there, and we got basically all the main things all hooked up. The exhaust manifold, all the front stuff, the oil pump, fan pump here, and the crank pulley. We just got to get the intake stuff on, but there's a hose right here, and that broke, so we got to get a new hose. And so we'll finish putting everything together in the next video. But I'll put the intake on, all the radiator stuff, and then we'll get it started.
I still got to change the clutch master or slave cylinder. The slave cylinder needs to be changed.
Yeah, we're still waiting on that part.
We need to go get a hose. 1/4-inch hose by about 1 foot.
Yeah.
So,
but mainly we got the main things on today. We got a lot done. As much as we did, you know, we're almost done. We're like only that much more, and yeah, we'll be done in the next video, and that's gonna be exciting because then we're gonna get started and see how it does. So that's gonna be it for today's video. If you liked it, then hit the like button. If you enjoyed it, then subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace out, guys.